Hey my beautiful Aquarius, what's happening, what's crackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy Ian for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your April 2020 love tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Keep in mind this reading is general. For resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below, and you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you want to take a look into my family's life. These fell out mid-shuffle. The Emperor, the Death card, and the Strength card. There's definitely some sort of transformation coming over, but this kind of signifies that a lot of Aquarians are really focusing on taking initiative of their very own life. So I do feel here a good majority of you guys are kind of jumping into this Aries energy that we're experiencing, especially with the sun being in Aries. And also, Mars in Aquarius. We got Mars, the planet of motivation, the planet of drive, now moving into your sign. And that really makes a lot of you guys focus on taking initiative of your very own life, not kind of allowing anybody to interfere with your own decision making and not allowing people to really hinder or fuck with your vibration. I've been feeling this positive shift having to happen for Aquariuses for so long. If any of you guys keep up with my daily readings that I do, and I know not all Aquarians or all people that watch my monthlies watch my dailies, but in the daily reading, I've been seeing how Aquarians have been in a place of a slump, and I've been moving into a transformation of just fucking focusing on themselves, doing what they need to do, and not letting anybody fuck with their energy. I'm seeing you guys actually raising your vibration during this time, especially with the world events we're dealing with. And not to say all Aquarians are introverts. You're not all introverts. There's a lot of extroverted Aquarians as well. But there is this side of Aquarius. Excuse me. I had a burp real quick. My apologies. There is this side of Aquarius that is introverted, and that does enjoy social distancing, and that does enjoy their solitude, because your energy is therefore preserved. So I feel like you guys are okay right now with what's going on. I feel like nobody else's energy is influencing you. Nobody else's energy is affecting you. You're kind of having this aura cleanse without even being fully conscious of it. And I think a lot of you guys are enjoying that right now. So for what I feel here, yeah, you guys are going through your own little individual transformation. You may be seeing 555 a lot, which is a sign from the universe that change is taking place in your life and transformation. But nonetheless, you guys are taking initiative of your life and changing it into the way that you want it to be. And I do feel that as we are in this spring season, there's going to be a lot of spring cleaning we're seeing in this reading as well. So let's get into the reading. That was just pretty random. 3 cards came out, but let's see what's going on, okay? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. What messages do we got coming through for Team Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. All right, what's going on? Aquarius, your overall energy here is the 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 4 of Pentacles can be looked at from 2 different perspectives. It can be looked at from the perspective of you holding on to something or you protecting yourself. So we're going to take a look at what side that resonates on, as I'm not sure necessarily yet, but you could be connecting with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your current energy is the 6 of Pentacles. The person you are dealing with is the Devil, and the outcome that's present is the 2 of Wands. The Devil actually came out in the pre-shuffle. Okay, and interestingly enough, Mars was just in Capricorn, now it moved into Aquarius. So Mars in Capricorn may have been a very difficult time for you guys. As I mentioned earlier, what I was saying, what I kept seeing in the daily readings and in the monthlies, how like Aquarians have been in a slump. I feel like that, not necessarily to blame Mars in Capricorn, but I feel like with Mars in Capricorn as a placement, I feel like that really affected a lot of you guys. The first 3 months of 2020 were tough. They've been tough, and I feel like they've been significantly tough on you as well. And they've been very tough on Capricorns, but I do feel like there's been a lot of shit going on for you guys too. So I feel like, you know, a lot of you guys have been in this energy of being in a slump, but now you're finally coming back to yourself, okay? 6 of Pentacles. Focusing on coming back to yourself, bringing balance back into your life, and being in a position where I think you're in a place of self-preservation, where you're protecting yourself, okay? Now, in regards to who you're dealing with here, the Devil card, Someone here was toxic in your environment. Somebody here was not very helpful to your environment. I do feel like there was a negative influence that's been in your life, and because that negative influence was there, it definitely took a toll on you in regards to your mental health and in regards to your energy. For some reason, there is a depiction of a father here. So I don't know if any Aquarian's father had came back into their life. For example, maybe you dealt with a father who's abandoned you, and then your father came back and caused a lot of negativity. That's probably a message for one person, and whoever that person is, that will resonate to you. But if your dad had came back, especially if this is a father who abandoned you originally, they caused up a lot of negative shit, and you recognize that you never needed that person to raise you. You never needed that father to raise you because they never were a part of your life. So I feel like if that had recently happened, if you've recently connected with a parent who was abandoned or abandoned you when you were younger, you recognize that you don't need them, and you recognize the pain that they caused, and a lot of you Aquarians could have been healing from that. Okay, but nonetheless, the outcome that we got here, Two of Wands talks about choosing yourself and only choosing to make your decisions moving forward, and not allowing anybody else to make any other decisions for you. So keep in mind with the astrology here, Mars is the planet of drive. Mars is the planet of motivation and doing what it is you want to do. And that's Aries energy. And, we're in Aries season. And Mars is in your sign right now. So a lot of Aquarians are moving into the direction of things that best serve them. And you guys are moving in the direction of cutting things out that do not serve you in any way. And that right there, the Devil card, the Devil's getting cut out. So we're going to take a deeper look into that in just a moment, okay? So what I'm going to do here, Aquarius, is I'm going to go over who you're dealing with. I'm going to take a look into their feelings and what's going on with them. Then I'm going to take a look at how you feel towards them, what's going on with you. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome for April 2020. Now, in regards to who Aquarius is dealing with, how do they feel towards Aquarius, please? And what is going on with them throughout April 2020? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. How does the person that Aquarius is dealing with feel towards Aquarius, and what is going on with them throughout April 2020, okay? So the first card out was the Lover's card. This fell out, and then the first card I pulled was the Five of Pentacles. So you got the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers reversed, you got here the Six of Cups, you got here the Temperance, you got the Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Tower. Wow. Very, very, very contradicting energies coming off of this person for sure. I feel like whoever you're connecting with here, first things first, Five of Pentacles to the Lover's card in reverse. Remember how I talked about with the Devil, how somebody out there, this might have been your father who abandoned you. Keep in mind that's not the general message, that's a message for somebody, but this kind of correlates to that. This may not have been your father who's abandoned you, but I feel here with the Devil, somebody had abandoned you in the past. Somebody here had no longer had love for you in the past. They've walked away. And I feel like you're dealing with somebody who have had the tendency of walking away and then had decided to walk back into your life. So you're connecting with somebody who tends to have contradicting feelings towards you, where sometimes they care and other times they just show like they don't give a fuck. I feel like who you're connecting with here, Aquarius, kind of goes back and forth with that. They go back and forth between caring and not caring. And from what I'm seeing here, stability was never really their thing. Knight of Pentacles and the Tower card. Their stability was always a lie. They had no stability in your life, whoever you're connecting with here. They were constantly going based off of how they felt. This is a person who I almost feel selfishly only cares about their needs. So you could be connecting with somebody who possibly has narcissistic tendencies. But I feel like the person you're dealing with kind of does what they want whenever they want, and they only care about their own gain. Okay? So right off the bat, I do feel like you're connecting with a person who has very selfish energy, a person who really lacks stability. It's almost like wherever they go, they kind of cause a lot of conflict with the Tower card here. It could be a Scorpio you were dealing with too. And ultimately, Six of Cups, the Temperance card, they, like I talked about with their contradictory energy, they would go from places of wanting to be away from you, not caring about you, and then wanting to fix things. Six of Cups, Temperance card, wanting to reappear back into your life and fix things and heal things. So, this could be a toxic friend. This could be a toxic family member. This could also be a toxic lover. Somebody here who constantly feels many different type of ways. It's almost as if their energy is very bipolar. And I feel like they have done this to you so many times that you no longer can keep allowing somebody to come in and strike at your vulnerability. You know, it's like I've been fooled so many times, I can't expect you to be stable with how you feel. Way too indecisive with this person. Way too much instability with their feelings. And way too much instability with their care towards you. So I feel like, Aquarius, you've gotten to the point where you know that you need to protect yourself. Four of Pentacles. No longer are you going to be vulnerable for this person, especially throughout the month of April. And no longer are you going to allow yourself to forgive the devil. Right now, this is about you focusing on yourself, focusing on taking initiative of your own life, and focusing on preserving and protecting your energy at all costs. You're not letting this person back in, and I feel like that is important to you because you just feel like this person has cried wolf way too many times, and this person has turned back on their word way too many times, and I just don't think you have the capacity to be willing to try one more time to see if they change or to see if they're going to be stable. And with the 8 of Swords here, the 6 of Swords here, this person consistently overthinks a lot of situations, you know? Whoever you're connecting with here, Aquarius, I don't know why, big Scorpio energy is coming through, but whoever you're connecting with here, Aquarius, you know, your person, 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, you know, that creates 8 minus 6, okay, that's the 2 of Swords. You know, and the 2 of Swords talks about decision making. This person is always making 2 decisions, and those have been showing up. There's always the decision of, okay, I want to try with Aquarius, I want to try to be a part of their life and care about them, and then the other decision is, oh, I don't want to care about Aquarius, I want to do what I want. So your person over here is constantly battling between thinking about you and thinking about if they really care or not, or just simply moving on. So this person, I don't think, has ever had a stable thought to themselves on if they truly cared, wanted, or desired you or not. I just feel like they consistently battle with themselves on what they want with you. They're consistently changing feelings, and it has fucked with you for way too long to the point where you just can't put up with that any longer. You know, the 2 of Swords also talks about indecision. So this person's been extremely indecisive. And you're choosing yourself. You're not choosing this person anymore. You're choosing yourself, you know? Clarify the devil. What's under the mask here? Okay, and we got here the Chariot. So I feel like when it comes towards the truth here, Aquarius, I feel like your person, I don't think they're necessarily coming from a place where they, I don't feel like your person is like completely just trying to hurt you every time they come into your life. I just feel like they lack direction. Because the Chariot card talks about direction, and I'm feeling like the person you're dealing with totally lacks it, okay? So overall, whoever you're connecting with, just very unstable with their feelings, very unstable, excuse me, with their feelings. They provide a lot of instability, okay? And they're just in a place right now where they don't know what they want with you. They don't know if they care about you. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's not fair to you. You deserve better. Okay, now in regards to how Aquarius feels towards this person, let's take a look here. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. How does Aquarius feel towards the person they're dealing with, please? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout April 2020. And what is going on with Aquarius? So, first card out, we got here the 9 of Swords. Second card out, 7 of Pentacles. The third card is the Star. 8 of Wands, Strength card, the Empress, the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and then the 3 of Cups. Cool. So, Aquarius, as I mentioned previously, you are taking initiative of your life. You're not letting this person come back into it. So, the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Star card, there's a transformation that's occurring in your energy. The 9 of Swords talks about you in the past, when you were really affected by this person constantly coming in and out of your life, when you were really affected by the abandonment they have caused and how that has affected you negatively. You know, for some of you Aquarians, this person could have caused abandonment issues for you, where you're always scared that people are going to leave considering that they keep coming in and out. That could happen for some of you here. But I see that with the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles, you're starting to notice that distance works in your favor. The more time you spend with yourself, the better you feel when you're away from this person. The more hopeful you feel about love, the more hopeful you feel about happiness and positivity. You just don't feel any more intrusive energy coming forth from them. You don't feel any more negative energy affecting you. You know, wounds heal over time. There's no timestamp on healing, but you heal over time when you allow yourself to heal. And I feel here personally that the more time you spent in solitude away from this person, the better you felt. And that's for a reason. Now we got here the Eight of Wands and we got here the Strength card. I feel like you're finally ready to admit or emit per se or transmit strength. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. You're focusing on honing in on your inner strength, and you're focusing on showing the world that you are strong. You're showing this person that you are strong too. Because no matter what, whether they try to manifest themselves back into your life again or not, you're never going to make yourself vulnerable to somebody who has fucked with your vulnerability ever again. And you know not to do that. It's like I said, it really is one of those situations where the boy who cried wolf. They can sit there and say that they love you and want to be with you or want to care for you all they want, but they have gone back on that word so many times that they can't be trusted. The Empress card and the Nine of Pentacles. I don't think you need validation from them anymore, and I don't think it even affects you if they didn't care about you. I think you're in a position right now, Aquarius, where nobody else's validity is going to matter but the validity of your own. Your own validation for your self-worthiness is more important than any validation, whether it be from this person or the motherfucking Pope. Point blank, period. So with this fucking beautiful Empress energy and this Nine of Pentacles energy, this is about you being in a position right now where you're recognizing that you are growing on your own, you are transforming on your own, and you're happy with that. And you're happy with the fact that you're setting boundaries in your life. King of Swords and the Three of Cups. I feel like you're happy that you are setting boundaries in your life. And I think those boundaries are working out for you in the long haul. So nonetheless, you're in a position right now where you're no longer keeping yourself vulnerable and in seeking validity from anybody. Right now, you're doing your own thing. And with Mars being in your sign right now, and with us being in Aries season right now, this is all about being passionate. This is all about expressing what you want and what you desire and and you know what? Selfishly going for it. Okay? And I feel like what you desire right now, Aquarius, is not even necessarily solitude, but you desire worth. You desire happiness within yourself, not from anything external. You desire to be your greatest version, and that's the life that you're creating for yourself. You're finally pushing yourself on a path and a direction that is going to be best worked for you. So Aquarius, you're only focused on what you want to do right now. You're focused on your own personal transformation. You're focused on your own internal happiness, not external happiness. And I feel like when it comes towards love, a majority of you guys right now could give a shit less about it. I don't even feel like you're out here right now, Aquarius, looking for your soulmate, looking for your romance partner. What you're looking for right now is good vibes. What you're looking for right now is self-respect, happiness within you, contentment with being on your own. Being the own person that validates your own self. You know, going through all this shit in your life has taught you one thing. And I think the most important thing it's taught you is that if you care about yourself, sometimes that's all you need. You know? Because people tend to be unreliable. And I don't think that you should shy yourself away from love, Aquarius. I don't think you should shy yourself away from the opportunity, if you meet a soulmate one day, from the opportunity of marrying somebody or being with somebody. I don't think you should shy yourself away from that. But for right now, if you need to be single and focus on living your best life and becoming who you want to be, that's fine. Work on yourself. Because most of the time, when you work on yourself and become who you really want to be, that's when the best people manifest in your life. That's when you meet your soulmate. When you have became your greatest version. Okay? Now, in regards to where energies are aligning between you and this person throughout April 2020, let's take a look here. We got here the Queen of Wands, we got here the Moon, we got here the King of Cups, we got the Ten of Swords, and then the Five of Cups. Now, I do feel here with the Queen of Wands, Aquarius, this person may be trying to come back around to you throughout the month of April. So be mindful of that, because they may try to come back around to you in a very emotional way. This is a manipulation tactic, so be very mindful of that. Your person over here might try to come back around to you in the sense of they may message you, they may call you, they may email you, etc., saying that they still have feelings for you, that they still love you and care for you, and they just want to have, you know, one big happy love fest with you. But I think they're gonna be really surprised where they recognize that you ended it. Ten of Swords. I think they're gonna be really surprised when, for some of you, you don't even respond to them. You know, you might leave this person on red if they text you, and if you do respond to them, you're gonna let them know that this is over. You're done being open to them. You're done giving them chances. You're done being in a position where you're vulnerable around them. And Five of Cups. It's going to bruise their ego hard. Because this person always thought they could come and go. They always thought their instability was acceptable. They always thought that it was fine what they were doing. It wasn't wrong. They were going with what they felt, right? So 5 of Cups, it's going to bruise their ego. They're not going to see it coming. And they're going to feel like it was okay for them to do what they did the whole time until they recognize, oh shit, they really made a boo-boo. They made a no-no. Okay? As for the overall outcome between you two, let's take a look. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout April 2020. What is the overall outcome between Aquarius and this person throughout April 2020? We got here the High Priestess, we got here the Page of Pentacles, and we got here the 9 of Cups. The High Priestess here, Pisces energy, this talks about knowing the truth, having that inner enlightenment. And you are enlightened, Aquarius. You do recognize that this person is unhealthy for you. This person is never bringing in the energy that serves you. You're recognizing what is worthy of you and what isn't, and this is no longer worthy of you. Therefore, Page of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Aquarius is only serving themselves right now. Aquarius is focusing on living and building their best life, and they're not letting people come in and back and forth, in and out of their life to affect them. You're tired of that. And I really do feel, like I said in the beginning, that this is going to carry out more. For example, in the beginning of the reading, I said that, this is going to be spring cleaning. Aquarius is going to be cutting out a lot of things that don't resonate with their energy, that don't resonate with their highest of good. So besides just cutting out this person, you're going to be cutting out other people that may not resonate, other jobs that may not resonate, or things that just don't bring happiness into your life and that don't line up or come into alignment with what you truly want and who you truly want to be. And that's okay. Right now, you're taking that initiative of your life, you're taking control of your life, and you're doing what you want to do unapologetically and not letting anybody hinder or affect it or bring their negativity into your life. Point blank, period. So Aquarius, I like the transformation. You're out of the slum that you were in before, or the slump that you were in before, and now you're in a period of time where you actually are finding your own internal happiness. You're not relying that happiness on any other person, and you're not relying your validity on anybody else. Right now, you can give a shit less when it comes towards love and romance. You're doing your own thing, and when it comes towards this person, never again are you allowing yourself to be vulnerable to them. Never again are you allowing yourself to bring this person back into your life. I feel like when you truly mean you're done with them, you are. And ultimately, you're moving forward this month, enjoying your 3 of Cups, keeping your boundaries high, and living a fun and fantastic life, unapologetically. And that's a pretty good damn vibe, okay? So nonetheless, Aquarius, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Take care. Have an awesome, fantastic, and amazing rest of your April, and I will catch you guys for your April mid-months, all right? Peace. Much love, guys.